Hello, welcome to Ian's Bricks. As you can see behind me, I've got lots of Lego boxes. So this is actually part of somebody's collection, somebody that contacted me and said that they watched my channel, so thank you very much for that. And they were basically downsizing, wanted to get rid of some Lego, got a huge collection. Would I be interested? Of course I'm interested. A lot of these sets are sort of maybe 5 to 10 years old, most of them. There's some age to them as well, and I've actually gone to pick them up today. So today is Sunday, it's the day after the Cardiff Brick Festival. I had to drive all the way to Worcestershire and pick them up. Quite a long drive for me, around about 3 hours. Picked the sets up, had a good chat and everything like that, which was fantastic. And there possibly will be some more sets in the future as well. But for now, I had to basically decide which sets I wanted, and all of this pretty much fitted in my car pretty well without being too overloaded. Yeah, let's get into some of these boxes because there's a load of stuff. I'm going to try and rattle through it as quickly as possible as well. Okay, I'm going to start off with this box here. This is kind of an open box with just a few sort of random sets in, and this is the first one here. So it's just a city set. This is from a few years ago, 60073. It's kind of like a construction truck with a toilet on the back. So that is the first set that we have. We also have two of these, and this is only from about 2-3 years ago. This is the Boba Fett Starship 75312. All the box conditions on these are pretty good, by the way. So there's a couple of them that aren't, but that was highlighted when I bought the sets. There's the other box there, and that's that one. We've also got this rather lovely set, which is, oh, that's fallen over. This is the Mickey Mouse, the Ideas Steamboat Willie, set number 21317. This retired 3 or 4 years ago now, I think. So one of those as well. And we've also got another city set here, which is a car and caravan, 60117. Again, this is probably from about 5 years ago. What else do we have? We have this architecture set here, the Arc de Triomphe. This is a slightly damaged box. Again, this was highlighted to me when I bought it. I was aware there was a dent in the box, but it is all new and sealed, still hasn't been opened. So we have one of those. And we also have this Technic set here. Don't know an awful lot about this one. The Race Kart 42048, but again, from a few years ago, another retired set there. I don't remember this one on shelves, to be fair, but I don't really take a lot of notice on the Technic sets. I've got this from Star Wars. So these are odd, these Star Wars figures. This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi, basically Ewan McGregor, and 75109 is the set number for that one. So these were from about 10 years ago, I think now. Very, very odd. They were sort of, some of them were popular, a lot of them weren't. So there are more of these as well. We've also got the First Order Stormtrooper, which I think are slightly more sought after than the Obi-Wan Kenobi one, 75114. I've actually got 3 of these ones. These are the other 2 here. Again, all sealed and new condition. So they can go there for now. We've also got a Ninjago set. I nearly said Ninjago just before. That's because I spotted this in the corner of my eye. It's the Masters of Spinjitzu 70603. This is the one with this sort of, I don't know what it is, big balloon type thing on the top. Again, I don't know an awful lot about Ninjago, but again, this is retired a while ago. And I think this is still quite a popular set maybe on the secondary market, just because they don't make things like that anymore. And I've even got some magnets as well, these superheroes magnets. I don't remember these being in stores at all, but there's a Superman one there, just a small thing. And we also have 2 of the Boba Fett ones as well. So that is the first box. Let's get into another large box next. Okay, so I put the first lot of stuff that we've just seen over there behind me. I'm going to have to be careful, so I've not got a lot of space here. So this is the next box here, and we start off with some really good stuff in here. We have the Ideas, the Sesame Street. Again, this is from about 2 or 3 years ago, but very, very popular. 21324 is the set number. This was an Idea set, I think, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So we have 1 of those. Actually, we have 2 of those. So there is the second one there. So 2 of the Sesame Street sets. We also have 1 of these Don't know an awful lot about this one, but we have a Raptor. Is this a Technic set? Yes, it's a Technic set. Ford Raptor 42126 is the set number. Don't know too much about that one, but we have one of those as well. And we've also got, I think, 3 of these, and these are the Creator Apollo 11, NASA Apollo 11 lunar landers 10266. These retired a couple of years ago, and that was sort of, I think it was the anniversary of the Apollo landings on the moon. So we have 3 of these, and again, these are all brand new and sealed. So there's those ones there. I'm going to move that box out of the way, and we have, and let's get into some of the bags as well, because the bags are all just sort of down here, and I need to sort of get these out of the way. So the first thing in one of the bags is this, and of course it's upside down. Let's get that the right way. We have the Ghostbusters, the Ecto 1. This is set number 10274. Again, retired a couple of years ago. I think I've got a couple of these myself that I bought for investment, which I haven't started selling on yet, but one of those there. That's going to go behind me. We've got another bag here with a huge set in it. Just lift that up. Oh my goodness, that is so heavy. And it's a Jurassic Park set. It's the one with the big T-Rex. Wow, it is the Jurassic Park T-Rex Rampage 75936 is the set number. This is an absolutely mammoth set, and I think yeah, from memory, on the back here within the gates they've sort of got little playability things and things going on there, but the main thing of course is the big T-Rex build. But goodness, that is a very, very heavy set. So let's pop that one up there. We've got a couple of other bags to get into as well down here. I'm just going to get the bags out of the way first. We have an idea set from about 5 years ago. That's the pop-up book, 21315 is the set number. Probably not as popular as I thought it would be. I actually bought this and built this myself, and it was a really nice set, but for whatever reason this hasn't been the most popular set since it's retired. And we've got a couple more sets in here. What is this one? Oh, it's the camper van. Yeah, 31052. This is a 3-in-1 Creator van that you can do this sort of big mobile home thing. You can do this little building here, and there's a boat as well at the bottom. That's what they all look like together. Very, very thin box, this one. So, yeah, this that's I think a fairly popular set. I remember having one of those, I think, for investment a while ago, but that sold ages ago. And one final set in here, and I think this is quite a sought after set for a Technic set. It is the Ocean Explorer 42064 is the set number. I actually really like the look of this boat. I sort of half remember this being out. I didn't buy any at the time, but I think if you're into your Technic, this is a very, very nice model indeed. Right, running out of space already behind me. Let's get into some more boxes. All those big boxes are behind me there. Let's get into the next box. And there's a couple of nice sets in this one. I can remember what's in here. And this is an old favourite of mine. It's the Volkswagen Camper 10220. This is a set that was originally released in 2011. It was on store shelves for about 9 years. This is the slightly later version. The older versions have got a slightly thinner box. This has got a thicker box, and these were sort of from 2015 onwards. But it was still the same set. It was just a different box that they did. I've actually got 2 of them in here, probably in the original shipping boxes as well. So 2 of those Volkswagens there. Let's move that out of the way, and we've got another box here. Let's get the lid off and have a look what's inside. Oh, okay, so this is again, this is something that's in the original ready to ship box, and this is a lovely set. This is the Ideas Voltron set, Defender of the Universe. This is the Idea set number 22. The actual set number is 21311. It's obviously a transformer, and it does obviously transform, and the arms and the legs come off and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, very, very interesting. It looks as though you can actually make those animals or whatever they are, the transformers, the robots down there at the bottom as well. Not don't know too much about Transformers, but that I do know that is a very, very nice set and very sought after. Excellent condition. And what was interesting about that, this is obviously the original ship box, because when I opened it up to have a check earlier today, there was a poly bag. This must have been the poly bag that was available at the time. His friends, what are the little tulips, roses, whatever they are. So that's a little an extra Brucey bonus there that I managed to get with that set. And we have the big box down here. This is the big box you just can't quite see because it's out of shot, that I've been resting everything on up to now. There's some nice sets in here as well. Another idea set, and this is a very sought after set. This is the Wall-E idea set. This is idea set number 12, so it's quite an old one, 21303, and I think this is actually still holding its value quite well, even though Lego have re-released the Wall-E and the Eve. The Wall-E in the new set is smaller than this, so this is the original, and I think it is still quite sought after. So I've got one of those. Let's pop that there. We've got some other sets in here as well. We have a Creator Volkswagen Beetle. 10252 is the set number. Now this has got a slightly denting in the box. You can see it's all dented. I think something heavy was on that. So when I bought this, I didn't know that this was a dinted box. It is still sealed, all still new. The back of the box is absolutely fine. It's just the front of the box which is slightly concave. So we have one of those. We've also got a couple of slightly more up-to-date sets, and this is the Boba Fett's Throne Room. This is set number 75326. This is a set, I think it only retired the year after last, and I've got plenty of these already, but I don't mind getting a few more sets that I've already got, because to say this collection, there's a second one there of the Boba Fett's Throne Room, because this collection is so fantastic. I just couldn't sort of resist buying everything really. Now we've got an older Star Wars set here. This is one that I'm not familiar with, and this is set number 75140, the Resistance Troop Transporter. This is again from a few years ago, not sure of the date, but probably from sort of before 2020, so got some age to it, that one. We've got one of those. We've also got a Speed Champion set, which is very sought after. This is the Lamborghini double pack, 76899, the Lamborghini Ursu STX and Lamborghini Huracan Super. Oh, there's so many words in these cars. Anyway, this is apparently going very well on the secondary market. It's one that passed me by, and I didn't get any of these at the time, so I do have one of those now. Oh, and I found another Sesame Street. Look at that. We had two Sesame Streets before. I think you can just see two of them maybe behind me there. And we have a third Sesame Street as well. Let's put that at the top. Not going to stay. We also have this, and this is a set that I wasn't aware of. It's the Angry Birds Piggy Pirate Ship. And I don't know much about Angry Birds sets, but this is 75825 is the set number for this. Again, we do have a slight issue that there's a Smith's sticker on there. I don't want to peel it off because I think it's going to damage the box. So I'm just going to leave that. And again, when I sell this on, I will obviously make people aware that there is a sticker on the box. But yeah, look at the characters that you get with this. I don't know how popular these are on the secondary market. And there's one final box in here, and it's another Technic set, and it's a goodie. It's this one here, the Porsche 911 RSR 42096 is the set number. Again, I think Porsches do very, very well. Set I wouldn't have bought at the time because I tend not to buy that much Technic stuff. So that is a decent selection from that big box there. There is the box there. You couldn't see it because it was out of shot. I've still got more boxes to get into. On to the next box, and this is full of slightly smaller sets, but still some decent age to some of these. Again, you saw one of these earlier. It's the City set 60073, the sort of repair truck with a guy in the toilet. I do like that. The guy in the toilet is pretty good. And we've also got this City set here 60107, the fire truck. Been lots of fire trucks like this, but I didn't pay too much for this one. But yeah, one of those there. We've actually got another one of those there. And we've got another one of the guys in the toilet. There we are. We've also got this. This is one that I do like. I remember buying this back in the day. It's like a people pack, set 60134. You get loads and loads of minifigures with this. Quite a thin box, not very heavy. Not many bills in there, but very, very nice. I had a few of these back in the day, and I think I built one of these myself because I really like that. We have a second one of those there. What else have we got? We've got another guy on the toilet there, so I think that's 4 of those I've got in total. This is a good one. This is the pizza truck 60150. Lego do a lot of these sort of food vans nowadays, but this is sort of one of the original ones that they did, the pizza van. So I've got one of those. Now this is something that I'm not familiar with, 60084. It's sort of like a truck with a couple of bikes on the back. It's kind of like, it's just kind of like a pack with motorcycles in it, so you never know, that might be quite popular. All these got a little bit of age to them, certainly a few years old. We've also got 60078 again. I don't remember this one. It's kind of like a mini space shuttle, but with the space figures. It's not called a space shuttle, but it does look very much like one. So one of those. That was a 5+ set. So I know they do 4+ now, but one of those there. And what else have we got? Another one of those motorbike sets there with a van. We've got 2 more of those there, so we've got 4 of those in total as well. And we have another pizza truck there. A few more to go still. We've got a couple of these, the Ideas sailboats. 40487 is the set number. This is a set I really, really like, but it hasn't been mega popular since it retired. But I do love the little boat on there, and I think that's quite a nice set. So as I said, there were 2 of those. That's the second one there. All very good condition, these, by the way. And we've also got 2 of these as well, sort of typical cops and robbers type thing, 60128 with a police vehicle and a getaway truck with loads of money coming out the back of it. So Lego do this kind of thing quite a lot. And that is the second one of those. So let's have a bit of a reorganise behind me, just to create a bit more space. So 2 more Lego boxes to get into, and both of these are very, very good because they are in the original sort of Lego ready-to-ship boxes. Apparently the guy was telling me just ordered like multiples of sets, and they came in the shipping boxes. And this had never been opened, so both of these boxes had never even been opened. And I actually opened them earlier today. It's the first time they've been opened, and the sets inside are immaculate. And we have 3 more, because we've already got one of these, and that is the Star Wars Resistance Troop Transporter. This box is absolutely perfect condition, as are the other 2 in there. I won't get them out of the box, but you can see the other 2 there. And we have a very similar thing with this box here, much smaller box, but we have 6 of the same sets in here. And let me just open that up, give you a sneaky peek of what we have. And again, these were just literally opened up by me earlier today. Try and get them out of the box without damaging any of them. There we are. And we have the Jango Fett large buildable figures. So you saw the ones earlier had Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Stormtrooper. 75107 is the set number for this. Again, not quite sure how popular these are, but I think Jango Fett is probably one of the more popular figures. These boxes are absolutely perfect condition, and I did have a look at the box of these. I think these are from 2015, so there's 10 years. These are 10 years old, and these are basically new. These are brand new. So some really good sets in the original boxes to finish off with. I'm going to try and get all of these boxes all displayed behind me, because at the moment I've got some here, some there, some over there, and some still in the boxes. Okay, so I've failed miserably to get all the boxes in shot. I've still got a load of stuff down here. What I've tried to do is put some of the larger and the what I consider the better sets out front here. But I say there's loads of other stuff over there as well, and stuff that we went through. But you have seen everything from this collection, and I think you can agree with me. It's a very, very good collection. Now, the good news is if you are a fan of any of these sets and were wanting to buy them, I will be taking pretty much all of the sets to the Hampshire Brick event this Saturday, which is in Porchester. So I will be at the event. This is the event I'm going to bring all my brick headsets as well, that I got recently from somebody else. That was another person. So I'll be taking sort of one each of a lot of these sets. I think where I've got duplicates of the smaller sets, like the city sets, I'll probably only take one each of those perhaps. But certainly where I've got, one big set, I'll be taking at least one each of these sets to the Hampshire Brick event. event. I'll try and price these up in the next couple of days and do a video of what I'll be selling them for. Obviously I need to make a profit. I have paid quite a bit of money for all this collection, as you can imagine. There is a bit of profit in there for me, but yeah, so I will need to price things accordingly. But I think all in all, this is a really great collection. The guy was quite happy. We agreed a price. He was happy with that. He's very keen sort of to sell more stuff to me, which is great for me. He sort of appreciates what I do and enjoys my channel, and obviously knows that I'm going to be selling them on, so that's all fine. But yeah, just some really nice sets, and I can't wait to get the next load of stuff. Maybe I need to sell a few of these first before I actually start thinking of buying any more. That is pretty much it from this Lego haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Some really interesting and older sets in there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.